they underestimate this word mindset.
Okay.
Because they think it's cliche, overused. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about mindset, but I feel that that's the start of everything. So long story short, I started out doing sales when I was 16 years old. I joined sort of like an MLM company for like 7 over years, and I did really very well for them. That was when I first got exposed to this whole world of making money and taking action and all this hustling stuff, right? When I was somewhere around 22 years old, when I realized that the company that I was working for turns out to be a Ponzi scheme.
Okay.
So it's a story that I've been telling all the time. So that was when I knew that I had to start a business. I had no business experience. I only know how to run sales.
Yeah.
And I thought that I could, since I can sell anything, I was so good at selling something, I can start any business, I can just restart, right?
Yeah.
Turns out I was wrong. Because you can be a good salesperson, but it takes another whole set of skills, another whole set of skill set to be an entrepreneur, to be a businessman. And I didn't know that, right? And in fact, there's a saying that all good entrepreneurs are good salespeople, but not every good salespeople is a good entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So that was me. I was the good salesperson, but not a good entrepreneur. And I struggled. Every business I started, I just failed. I failed. I lost more money. I get myself into deeper depths. And that was kind of how I started. And I realized that I knew sales, and there was another important component, which is marketing. I didn't know marketing. I thought I knew marketing. Then I realized that actually it's a separate thing, right? Marketing is about getting the leads, attracting the prospects who's ready to be pitched. And sales is actually pitching the actual deal, right? So if I'm not good at marketing, then who am I going to sell to? So that was my problem. So that was the start of my journey. I decided to venture into marketing. Started out with the whole Facebook stuff. And eventually this whole thing led into a digital marketing agency that I run right now.
So now moving to where you are right now, right? I mean, like you are managing like budgets of like 6 to 7 digits. You're doing very well in the causes that you're promoting and whatnot. Yeah. So what have been some of the biggest challenges you have faced so far? Was it a very smooth selling journey, or like what are some of the things that have like caused you to take a step back? Like, is this really for me? Have there been times when you doubted yourself? Yeah. And how has the journey been like so far? Yeah.
Okay, so if you say, was there any time I doubted myself? Yeah. I think all the time. Yeah. I think that's the challenge. Because it's a space that I have never touched. Marketing is never something that I've learned. I didn't learn marketing when I was young. I only knew sales, right? So when I first started learning marketing, I didn't even know how to. So first of all, I didn't even know how to write sales copywriting. Yeah. I didn't know how to create a landing page, right? I didn't know how to set all this integration up, with all the live seminars and SMS and emails and autoresponder. Like I didn't know any of that stuff. I had to learn. I remember even starting out from like WordPress, and I had to learn how to code some of the HTML, colors and stuff like that. So I think that was a challenge. The challenge is that there was no step-by-step process for me. I had to kind of like figure things out myself. Of course, I bought many books, attended many programs, but it's almost like none of the programs out there show you the entire process. It's always like a bit of here, a bit of there. Like you go attend a Facebook program, and then it teach you Facebook. Then you realize that actually, you need a funnel. You attend a funnel, then you realize that now you know funnel, now you know traffic, right? But what are you gonna sell? Then you realize you need to learn how to create an offer. So it's kind of like bits and pieces here and there. So it was like figuring things out every step of the way. I think that was the biggest challenge for me. Personally, I feel that the economics of things, right? I mean, like if you look at the whole economics of how this whole education market works, is that it doesn't make sense for one person to be an all-rounder. It doesn't, because in terms of branding, it's hard for you to be branded as an all-rounder. Can you imagine I come to you and say, I know everything? I'm not specialized, right? So I think that's the reason why when you learn from, you got to learn from different mentors, you got to learn from different coaches. Like I started to accept the fact that no one has all the answer. And when you look at one person for all the answer, that's scary as well, because that is where you join a cult. Where one person, whatever he say is right? And we know that there's no perfect human being, right? Every human being, there's a chance that they can, they can make mistakes, or they may not have all the answers. So I feel that over this period, I started to realize that there's no one person you can go to. Like even when people learn digital marketing from me, I always tell them like go out the program as well. You know, like I won't have all the answers for you. Like I know what I know best. I know video ads very well. I know Facebook very well. I know funnels very well. But when it comes to, honestly, when it comes to other stuff like offer creation, I'm good, but I'm not the best. Right? When it comes to YouTube, I know nothing about YouTube. You know, I'm very open about it. I don't try to hide the fact that I don't know. You know, I'm very open that, okay, this is my world. I know this part of the world. The other part of the world that I don't. You know, and there are sometimes in your business, you need to learn some things, right? You need to learn you need to learn YouTube. You need to learn maybe TikTok. You need to learn you know, other areas that I cannot teach you. So that's when I encourage people, you know, to go ahead and sign up, learn from different mentors and make the connection for yourself.
You've been attending courses since 17, right? And over the time, I'm sure you have seen, you have been following a lot of your course mates, your fellow students, and I'm sure you must observe some of the students that they have attended the same exact course as you, received the same exact information, done the same exercises, but they actually achieve drastically different results, right? So what, at least in your personal experience, right, are some of the traits or characteristics of students you feel that actually achieve way faster and better results than the students that are still kind of stuck or still moving in a pretty slow pace?
I think is the mindset.
Okay.
I mean, if that answered your question. I think mindset is something that most people have heard of. But I don't know, they underestimate this word mindset. Okay. Because they think it's cliche, overused, right? Everybody's talking about mindset. But I feel that that is the start of everything. Because if you go to a program with the mindset that you're going to apply, you're going to apply, right? But I feel that a lot of people, when they go to a program, their mindset is to find an easy way out. And you can't blame them because a lot of marketers sell it that way, right? Like you buy my system, you follow this system, you're going to get rich, right? So I think also partly because of the marketing, but at the same time, I really feel that it's the mindset that of what you're going to use these things that you're going to learn, the tools that you're going to learn, how you're going to use it. And knowing that it's going to take hard work. You're not going to go to a 3-day program and then hooray, your life is changed. You know? and now you're a leader or now you are a marketer, right? You got to put in the work. You got to put in the effort. You got to put in the struggle. Because even sometimes when you go into a program, you don't get all the answers.
For sure.
Right? Because you only get more questions actually when you start doing, right? But that's the point, because when you start doing, then you get deeper understanding, deeper level of questions that you have to solve. The more you solve it, the deeper you go.
So thanks for sharing. So I think, like, definitely